Hi, folks. What's Di up to? It's a cold, miserable day out at camp. What do you do when it's cold and you really can't do a lot? Took a little walk today, and it's just cold. It's cold and miserable and damp, and not a good day for doing much of nothing. So, what do you do when you can't do much of nothing and it's cold and miserable? Comfort food, right? Something nice and hot and comfortable to eat. Just that comfort food. So what's Sty doing? I'm making a pot of chili. I've got a new cast iron Dutch oven. It's a 2-quart, smaller Dutch oven. Perfect for Sty size. Now, the pot of chili I'm going to make, that should be 2 days worth of eating for me. Yeah, I sure can't eat it all in one. But lunch and dinner today and lunch tomorrow, I'll be all chilied up. So, I'm going to show you what I got going here. Okay. This is, if you can see it, hopefully. Try to zoom in a little. There we go. That's the Dutch oven. Bio Classic, okay? Now, plain old Chuck put me onto that. And I've got a pound of ground round in there. I'm going to cook that up. And then I'm going to turn this back on. I'm going to show you what I throw in that chili. It's nothing special. Nothing special. You'll see. One thing I'm going to throw in there as that starts frying up is some diced onion. That's the first thing that's going to go in with the meat while it's cooking. Okay, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I do from there. Now, one thing is, this little Dutch oven, I can tell already, I'm going to love it. It's just perfect for me. It'd be perfect, especially for 2 people. But I can see all the uses I'm going to put this to. Can't wait to get it on the fire pit. I got a new tripod for over the fire pit and everything. That I could have hung this over the coals and let it cook all day. But because of the weather, I can't have a good sustainable fire dependable for keeping this cooking. So I'm using the camp stove. But I get this pot, right? $20, brand new. And like always, you get brand new cast iron and it says pre-seasoned, ready for your cooking enjoyment. Don't ever trust that. Don't ever take it out of the box and think you're going to just cook with it. I re-seasoned this before I came to camp. Now, 2 days before I left for camp, I put this in the oven, oiled, repeated it and repeated it 3 times. It got a really nice black sheen to it. I'm cooking burger in it right now. And it's cooking like a non-stick pan. Nothing's sticking in it. As that burger cooks, we'll take a break and I'll come back and show you what I throw in it for simple camp chili. Not some fancy homemade recipe, just simple camp chili that'll get you through One of the main ingredients for sty onion, onion, onion. I love throwing fresh diced onion in there. So, okay, what does Sty put in his chili? Turn that heat down a little bit. Tip this forward. You can see my ground beef and onions. So what do I put in there? First things first. Try not to make a mess. A can of diced tomatoes. Then some red kidney beans. Then chili beans. Now you can see it's getting full. Now, a secret ingredient. V8. Not much, just a little. There we go. Add some extra flavor. And a pack of chili seasoning, so I don't have to mess around with all separate seasonings myself. And thoroughly stir. Stir, stir, not store. Now this filled this right up. Now I'll cook this for a while without a lid on it. And it'll actually steam off a lot of the moisture, a lot of liquid, and it'll thicken up. And it'll bring it down a ways in the pan. Then I'll put a lid on it and let it cook for 2-3 hours nice and slow. Now that's going to make one mean pot of chili. Plenty there for 2 to 4 people. One person, 2-3 meals. Oop, we'll zoom in a little. try. There, we're getting it. Look at that goodness. Now all I gotta do is let that, whoops, let that sit and simmer for a while. After it's simmered for a while, I'll give it a little taste, put the lid on it, let it simmer for a couple hours. Yeah, and then we'll have a bowl of chili, and I'll see you then. So hang tight, guys. Hey folks, I'm back. How'd you like the chili? I ate a bowl. It's good. It's awesome. I'm not going to let you watch me sit there and shovel chili in, because look who's here. I got running water. My oldest boy's here. So we're going to have some chili in a bit. But right now, we've been just sitting here, just chewing the fat and hanging out. I'm going to warm that chili up again. I shut it off and let it sit. It's all the flavors are cooked through it now, and we're going to have chili in a bit. He brought smoked salmon. I might turn this on, do a little video while we're snacking on salmon later. He also brought me a couple of gifts again. The kid just don't know when to quit. So this is Sty and Running Water sitting here saying, thanks for watching the video. My ugly mug will pop up. Punch it if you haven't subscribed. Hey, hit a thumbs up. I need all the likes I can get. Somebody's got to like me. And we'll pick this up again. Running Water and I are going to do a video together here, and I'm going to have a little chat with him while I show off the things he brought me. And we'll catch you guys in that video. Until the next one, you all have a nice day. Bye-bye. Say bye, Running Water.
Catch y'all later.